Have you ever seen the anime Fairy Tale? Well, I decided that I wanted to run a D&D game, 5e, loosely modeled after that anime. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I like all tons of animes. I'm kind of an anime nut. Uh, However, what would be more fun than to get a group of people together at join a guild in a town and just have some fun. Kind of new at this whole Twitch streaming, YouTube showing kind of thing. I've been doing a lot of dungeon mastering and stuff like that for a couple of years now, but this is the first time that I really attempted to put something out for everybody to see. It's just kind of my own little brainchild that I've been thinking about for a while, and so that's what I decided to do. So I plan on giving you a little intro to kind of what's going on, what I envisioned, and then just throwing some videos out there so that y'all can see our D&D game. Just to let you know, the beginning the videos are not so great. Like I as I said, I'm new. I try my best, but slowly but surely they get better. I add a little bit more, cut out some things and everything. I made one error, had a new player join, a couple players leave as things go. Missed a great opening for that player. But for the most part, it's pretty consistent. I usually run a game somewhere around 4 to 5 hours, give or take. And what I'm going to do is I'll chop it up into fours so you don't have to sit here and watch 4 or 5 hours worth of video. But I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy what I have planned. And hope you're just as excited to see what happens to all of these players. So basically, there are guild members that come together in the town of Fangorn. Town is nestled in this little tiny valley located within the Sword Mountains, northwest of Waterdeep and west of the Westwood Forest. The 6 of them are longtime friends. Basically, they've been friends for about 2 years, and about a year and a half of that, they have been pulling their gold together, and they decide to buy a guild house. Well, basically, it's a building. It needs massive repair, but it kind of doubles as a tavern and an inn, kind of. So they kind of use it to get money, which is fine. But after they purchase the house, they hire employees, they buy supplies, they request, a cook, a barmaid, some guards, and thus they're on their way. So their job is to just be the best guild they can be. Go on odd jobs, make some money, do some good in the town, maybe find out what's going on so they could fix. The guild house, pretty crappy. It's kind of falling apart. But hopefully the players will come up with a plan to fix it. What kind of world is it? Well, in my world, it's like we're playing in Faerun. It's very high fantasy, Faerun style. And they're literally in Faerun. However, that's with a caveat. It's still my world. So some things are different. I may take different monsters or bad guys and tweak them a bit, because a lot of us have played D&D and we kind of know the monsters like the back of our hand, so it's nice to pull some new stuff in there that nobody has seen, or maybe tweak a monster here or there. Maybe I'll up its CR rating, just kind of make it a little bit more difficult for the players to do that kind of thing. And it makes it a little bit more fun to kind of throw stuff at. So in the beginning, we do a 0 session, do a little housekeeping, you know, get some things going, start our characters, and then we jump right into it. So that is what you're going to see. I do this live every Saturday around 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you want to see it live, just go to Twitch. It's kittyvixen7, KITTYVIXEN7, and you'll be able to just see me. And sometimes I have somebody who's modding, and sometimes I don't. So if you kind of say something we don't get around to you, it's just because we're kind of involved in the game. I try to make sure that you see the video of us at the bottom as well as the screen. You're literally looking at my screen, so you'll be able to see all the stuff that the players don't see. It's good and bad. Sometimes I want to surprise the viewers, but sometimes it's just a little bit easier just to do it this way. So at least the players don't know. And I hope you enjoy it. It's just the thing that I like to do. I do have a couple of different rules that I put in there, kind of homebrew. Sometimes I get some of the rules messed up. Sometimes I fix it later. Sometimes you may see something and you're like, hey, that's not how it's done. But in my game, that's how it's done. So I really like it to be loose and fun, you know, no ruse lawyers, no jerks, you know, that kind of thing. So it's just a pretty fun game. So without further ado, here's the game.